Woke, once a term rooted in black consciousness and resistance, today, it's been hijacked, distorted, and flung around as an insult by people who couldn't care less about its origin. But how did this transformation happen? How did a word that meant staying alert to injustice become a punchline in political discourse? This is the story of how woke was born, how it thrived, and how it was bastardized, especially at the hands of white supremacists and the reactionary right. The earliest documented use of the term woke in a political or social context dates back to the 1930s. In a 1938 article by William Melvin Kelly, and even earlier African American Vernacular English or AAVE, woke meant being alert to injustice, especially racial injustice. It wasn't slang, it was survival. Being woke meant understanding the structures designed to harm black people, police, courts, education, housing, etc. It meant being conscious of the world as it really was, not as it pretended to be. By the 1960s, this consciousness was deeply embedded in the civil rights movement. It echoed in the speeches of Martin Luther King Jr., in the language of the Black Panthers. To be woke was to be awake, not just physically, but politically. Fast forward to the 2010s. The word woke was revived, especially during the rise of the Black Lives Matter movement, after the killings of Trayvon Martin, Mike Brown, and a plethora of others. Social media gave it wings. Hashtags like Stay Woke were calls to attention and action, remind us to stay vigilant in a society that continues to devalue black lives. Woke became a kind of shorthand, a signal, a way to say, I see what's happening and I won't look away. It has since expanded to include other forms of systemic oppression such as sexism, homophobia, xenophobia, but at its core, it remained rooted in anti-blackness. And that's also right around the time when the backlash began. Around 2015, you started seeing conservative pundits, alt-right forums, and even mainstream media use woke as a slur. Not coincidentally, this was when black-led movements were gaining mainstream attention and when white supremacy felt threatened. Figures like Ben Shapiro and Jordan Peterson and Fox News hosts began to mock quote-unquote woke culture, framing it as an overreach, hypersensitivity, or censorship. The word became a catch-all for anything remotely progressive, gender pronouns, DEI training, even children's books. White supremacists and right-wing trolls recognized the power of language. They knew that if they could twist woke into something laughable or threatening, they could undermine the movement it represented. And it worked. Even liberals started using the term sarcastically, forgetting or ignoring where it came from. When white conservatives call something woke, what they often mean is, this challenges my worldview and I don't like it. It's lazy, it's dishonest, and it's a form of cultural erasure. What started as black vernacular has been turned into a caricature of people who never cared about black lives and in many cases actively work against black liberation. This is linguistic theft, and more than that, it's ideological warfare. It's not just about a word, it's about the power to define what justice looks like and who gets to speak about it. So where do we go from here? Some argue that woke has been ruined beyond repair, that we should just let it go. Others say we should fight to reclaim it. Whatever your stance is, one thing is clear. The history of the word woke is not just about semantics. It's about struggle, awareness, and survival. If we let white supremacists control the language, they end up controlling the narrative. So whether you say woke or not, stay awake and stay alert and stay resisting. I want to thank each and every person for listening, and if you have learned something today, I want you to share this with someone who throws around the word woke without knowing where it came from. History does indeed matter. Language matters, and we should never let those who fear justice redefine the fight for it. Y'all let me know what y'all think about this down in the comments, and I will talk to you in the next one.